Legend Mick Foley, and you are watching C-RadTV here, right here on YouTube. Have a nice day.
This is Cody Diener, and you are watching C-RadTV on YouTube. And just like Cody Diener, C-RadTV lives by two simple words. Just give her, yeah.
How's it going, guys? It's Brad C. at the WWE NXT review from March 27th. 11 days till WrestleMania. If you're wondering why I got all this Detroit gear on, it's because the Detroit Tigers home opener, not home opener, their first game of the season is today. They're playing in Toronto, so I'll be watching the game right after I finish up this review. So, let's go ahead and jump right into it so I can go watch the game. So we start off NXT with Adam Cole coming out to the ring. Of course, we also have the NXT title in the middle of the ring. For some reason, the Tommaso Ciampa plates are still on the title, even though the title is officially vacant. So yeah, that's interesting. So Adam Cole comes out. Adam goes on and says that he wants Johnny Gargano to come out so he can know what he's in for. So then Johnny Gargano's music hits and Johnny Gargano comes out to the ring. So as Johnny gets in the ring, the crowd then does a Johnny wrestling Adam Cole chant. This goes on for like 5 minutes. Until Adam goes on and tries to shut it down by saying that he doesn't need anyone's help to win the title at TakeOver New York. So then the crowd starts chanting, and again, Johnny, of course, goes on and says that he loves the Johnny wrestling chants. So then Johnny then has to sadly shut it down and then say that Adam has something to say and has one rolling reasons on why Adam is going to win at TakeOver New York. So then when Adam then forgets his lines, Johnny then says that we have a history-making moment in NXT and that Adam Cole is at a loss of words and tells everyone to record this moment. Then Johnny goes on and says that Adam is in the fight of his life at TakeOver New York. So yeah, you're in the fight of your life at TakeOver, cliche. So Johnny says his road to the NXT title now goes through Adam Cole. And Johnny says that he's going to show Adam Cole why he's Johnny TakeOver. So then Adam goes on and then mentions Johnny's TakeOver history. And Adam goes on and calls at Johnny Gargano Johnny Participation. I think the one word everyone uses in the crowd is Johnny Failure. But interesting wording. Some Adam Cole says that Johnny can't beat him in 2 out of 3 falls, let alone 1 fall. So then Adam Cole goes on and then lists his accolades, which only include an NXT North American title and an NXT tag title. Actually, not tag title. Because Undisputed Era really never defended the NXT tag titles under Freebird rules. So, yeah. So then Johnny goes on and says that NXT never rolled the red carpet out for him, unlike they did for Adam Cole. And then Johnny said that he's always fought for a chance in NXT. And then Johnny says that he always pours his heart and soul into the ring every time he comes out. And then Johnny says that he fights for the NXT universe. And then Johnny goes on also saying that he's earned every spot at every TakeOver he's ever competed in. And then Johnny goes on and says NXT is his life. It's not just his life, it's also his love, folks. Then Johnny says that he was handed a top spot that Adam Cole was handed a top spot with his cronies of Undisputed Era. And then Johnny Gargano says that at TakeOver he will fight for his dreams, and then ends it off by saying he will become NXT champion. So then after all that, Adam Cole gets out of the ring, and Adam goes on and then says that Johnny's speech was an inspirational story. But then Adam says that he will leave as NXT champion. And then the Undisputed Era, Bobby Fish, Kyle O'Reilly, and Roderick Strong come out. And Adam says that Triple H was wrong. And says that 2 out of 3 falls will be definitive. Then Adam then goes on and says that 2 out of 3 falls will be undisputed. Adam Cole does his Undisputed Era pose. Well, with the Undisputed Era on a stage, and yeah. Honestly, for that match, I'd be okay with either man winning. You know, both are talented, both are deserving of the NXT title here. So I'd honestly be okay with either man winning. Yeah, continuing on, next up, we get a women's tag team match. We get the team of Vanessa Borne and Aaliyah versus the team of debuting Lacey Lane and Casey Cansaro. I think Casey actually competed in the women's Rumble match, so we've seen her before. So, a few highlights in this match. Lacey's springboard arm drag was good. Vanessa's Muckle Buster on the middle rope was pretty decent too. After the Muckle Buster, Shayna Baszler, NXT Women's Champion, would come out along with Maria Shavira and Jessamine Duke. As those three came out, Vanessa Borne and Aaliyah would leave the ring because we all know what happens next. Shayna gets in the ring and then she attacked Lacey, forcing the DQ. So Lacey and Casey were going to win regardless. So then after the match, Shayna goes on and attacks Casey for post-match assault. Casey would then fight back and take out Maria Shavira and Jessamine Duke. Until Shayna would go and walk into Caribou to clutch on Casey, so the numbers game comes into effect too much. So then Shayna goes on and poses on the announce table and demands for respect. Shayna, if you want respect, demanding is not how you get it. So next up, we get one-on-one match. We get Matt Riddle versus Kona Reeves. So highlights of the match there. Matt's leg sweep was good along with Matt's Broton and his gut-wrench suplex. And then Velveteen Dream's music hits and Velveteen Dream comes out on a couch with two pretty ladies. Man, they really took this watching on the couch thing too literally. I guess Velveteen really wants a front row seat. So Kona's side suplex was good along with Matt's monkey flip along, and his strikes were pretty good. Matt's payway kick was good along with his ripcord knee. Match ending, Matt walks in the bro mission. Matt gets the tap out victory. So then after the match, Matt goes onto the stage and confronts NXT North American Champion Velveteen Dream on his couch. So then Velveteen Dream gives Matt his drinking cup. Matt then takes a sip out of it and then throws the drink cup away. And then Matt says he'll see Velveteen Dream at TakeOver New York, bro. You threw the cup. That was a pretty beautiful cup and you threw it. How could you? So Matt Riddle is addicted to cups. But yes, of course, Velveteen Dream will defend the NXT North American title against Matt Riddle at TakeOver New York. Also, we learned that there will be a UK Championship match at TakeOver New York, as Pete Dunne will defend the title against Walter. So I guess that makes it. So I guess that's 5 title matches at TakeOver New York. So then we find out next week on NXT, we will have a one-on-one match between Kairi Sane and Bianca Belair. Of course, both those women will be competing in a fatal 4-way match for the NXT Women's title at TakeOver New York. But yeah, with all that out of the way, now let's get to our main event. So our main event is the Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic Finals. Ricochet and Aleister Black versus the Forgotten Sons, Steve Cutler and Wesley Blake. Highlights of the match. Ricochet's head scissor was good along with a spin kick on the apron. Ricochet's corkscrew dive was good. Wes's knee drop was good. Forgotten Sons double backbreaker was good. Steve's springboard backbreaker was also good. Ricochet's front roll into a drop kick, very well done. Great sequence there. Steve's slingshot was an epic fail, which led to Ricochet getting a tag on Aleister Black. Aleister's leg sweep and sliding knee was good, along with his double springboard moonsault. Steve's double underhook back into a backbreaker was very well done. Ricochet's leapfrog into a head scissor, pretty well done. Great execution there. Aleister's springboard Meteora was pretty good, along with Ricochet's twisting vertical suplex. Ricochet's fireman's into a knee was good, along with Russ's backstabber, followed by Steve's elbow drop. Ricochet would break up the pin at 2. Wes's powerbomb into Steve's knees are pretty good. Alistair would hit the black mass, but he was not the legal man, so no tag there. Once his faceplant powerbomb to Alistair was pretty good too, but Jackson Riker would interfere when Alistair put his foot on the rope by knocking it off. The ref would catch it, and Jackson would get ejected. So then Alistair takes out Steve Cutler at ringside with a springboard moonsault. We'd start match ending. Ricochet hits the 630 splash on Wesley Blake. Ricochet gets the 3 count for the win. So Ricochet and Aleister Black are your 2019 Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic Champions. And at NXT TakeOver New York, they will challenge the NXT Tag Champion War Raiders for the NXT Tag Team titles. So then after the match, the trophy would get into the ring, the giant-ass trophy, and then confetti would fly over the ring. Oh yes, confetti. We always needed confetti. And then during all of this, while both men celebrated, the War Raiders would then come out to the ring. War Raiders would then stand on the other side of the title, staring down at Ricochet and Aleister Black holding the titles high, so we have a face-to-face. And that's how we end TakeOver. So TakeOver, pretty good episode. Really good episode, not gonna lie. Congrats to Ricochet and Aleister Black on winning the tag titles. That Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic. I would have had Forgotten Sons win, but hey, I guess we gotta give Ricochet and Aleister Black one last hurrah before they're off to the main roster full time. But yeah, overall episode rating 7 out of 10. But yeah, that's all I gotta say for NXT. Hope everyone has a great day, and yeah, peace out, go Tigers.